So, well, I'm just gonna... I love to do tutorials anyway, so that's gonna be cool. Okay, so there we go. What's up, everyone? So this is gonna be a little tutorial for Metroid alt bosses. It's gonna be all bosses with warps. So if you want to learn for the warpless, I would say that it's way easier to learn the warpless after you learn all bosses with warps. So if some people want to learn this one, it's easy to check out some videos, and you know, after you're getting a little bit more used with the game. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna start with the so Metroid. Second start. I'm not the best player around, but I think I know the route quite enough to do that kind of thing. So we got a save state on. So first thing first, in Metroid, usually you probably want to start the game with an hard reset. Usually it's gonna give you the good patterns for Ridley, the one that you want to get. Might not always be the case, so a bit, you know, what's happening with this game, but usually when you're doing some hard reset, you should have the good pattern from Ridley, so that's one thing. So we're gonna start right here. If you get any question, Weaker, just feel free to. So here we're gonna start by getting the Morph ball, and we're gonna try to talk about movement and such. So like we said, for the in Metroid, when you get a Morph ball, there's something you can do. Is gonna be like double jump. So you gotta be careful with that. It's super useful, but if you want to do that and it doesn't work, it's you need to go off a cliff and press jump twice. If you press any direction like left or right before, it's not gonna work. Like you're gonna fall down. And this thing is quite useful. So you just go off a cliff, double jump. So it's one jump because you can unmorph either by pressing up or by pressing jump. So you want to unmorph by pressing jump and pressing jump another time. And after that you're gonna press the direction that you want to go, like either left or right. So you get the morph ball. After that you're gonna go here. So I'm gonna show the route, like what you can do with the E-tank and the bombs. If you want to get the bombs, what can you do? There's some super interesting thing in this game. So first off, we want to get a pack of missile, and what you want to do is to kill these two guys, and you want to pick up any elf or anything that they would left. So because if you don't do that, if you kill them and you don't take that stuff, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have some enemies on your way like that. But if you kill them, and if they don't drop anything, that's cool. If they drop something, you want to pick it up. So here you're gonna have, you know, there's not gonna be any enemies or this kind of stuff. So you can do that. So so we're good here. There's this guy here. Just jump. You can shoot him. And there's something really interesting here. Is I can show you. So like in this game, when you're getting hit by enemies or stuff, it's gonna change, you know, patterns, and it's gonna change things around. So here, if I don't get hit, you're gonna see that I'm gonna get the pattern that I want for this room here, which is the little enemies. I think they're called the geezer. They're gonna go from left to right to left instead of left to right. So I'm gonna be able to just walk here and do my little jumps and go through this room pretty easily. There's gonna be this guy, but the other one, whoops, you're gonna see them. They're not gonna be in your way like that. But if I go here, kill these guys. And let's see, we shoot him and we got hit here or something. Might gonna change the pattern that you're gonna have here. I think they might gonna go from right to left. No, they're still going from left to right. But you're gonna probably, when you're gonna play the game, you're gonna see some difference like that in the game. But if these guys are going in your way, you can just, you know, stand there and kill them. Like, don't be afraid to kill enemies to get life and stuff when you're new at the game. It's really, there's no shame in that, not at all. Hey, what's up, Dan? So yeah, I thought that will, since the tutorial from Yogi is not working anymore, might as well do one for you right here. So first thing first, we're gonna go down here. So what we wanna get is the pack of missile, because we're gonna need that pack of missile to open the red door for the ice beam. So here, there's one thing we can do. It's gonna be like we wanna go here and just hug the wall like that. You can put yourself into Morph ball. Whoops. Like that. And just, yeah, for the, so you start with 30 of life. Like in Brinstar, every time you're gonna hit an enemy, every enemy is gonna be 8, you're gonna have 8 damage. After that, when you're in Kraid's lair, it's gonna be 20. And in Ridley's lair, is gonna be 24. So there's things like that that you need to think about. So here you just have to, you know, you can take it easy like that. So, but if you stay on the right wall, you're gonna be cool. Like you can do that. Whoops. Even if you get hit, that's okay. But you know, usually the movement you would like to do that and not get hit. That will be the best case. Okay, off we go. So for this room here, you just want to walk here. You walk straight right. If you don't stop, like the enemies are not gonna hit you or anything. You don't want to scroll the screen at the very beginning. That's true. For this guy, I just killed this guy. So by the way, these little guy, if you kill them and they left the drop, if you don't pick it up, they're not gonna reappear. But if you take the drop, they're gonna reappear. So that's the same principle for all the enemies. You know, all the little enemies coming out of like little turret like that. But for this one, so at the beginning here, I would like to just walk here. You're gonna kill this guy. You jump over this guy. And after that, we're just gonna walk here. Here you can either kill this guy and just be on your merry way, or you can take a D boost. Like usually what I do is gonna take a D boost. And these guys, the more you jump, like they're gonna try to follow you, so you can jump like that and get the first pack of missile that we're gonna need for the game. So after that, you just have to go the other way around. You can kill this guy, you can wait and kill this guy. You want to kill this guy. So when you're you don't absolutely want to kill this guy, but you want to at least shoot him. Like when you're shooting enemies, that's gonna slow them down a little bit, so it's gonna give you, you know, a little bit of a space to work. Here there's this guy, you can either kill him or take a D boost. But here, because we're on our way to get an E-tank, but it can be scary at the beginning, so if sometimes, you know, you can just wait and kill these guys instead. And you gotta be careful. Sometimes with the door, we're gonna see with the enemies, if an enemies go through a door, when you're gonna pass through that door, you're gonna take damage. And if in a screen transition, if there's an enemy flying at you, it's gonna damage you. So here for this one, like you can, when you start the game, you can just, you know, do that slowly but surely. Kill these guys. They're gonna drop light, they're gonna drop missile, you know, that's all good. Maybe not the first one though, I thought, because that might gonna change a pattern here that we're gonna see. And give you something that is not the really a good pattern. I'm not sure here what we're gonna get, but usually I would say let this little guy alone. This one, either like let him live his life, but you can do like, usually like the strat that I do is gonna be jump over this guy, jump here, taking a D-boost here. So this guy's gonna pop you, and after that you're gonna go through here. But yeah, like if you need to kill enemies, why for the enemies, if you let this guy live, usually I think that's gonna change the pattern here. Like if you kill him, I think you're gonna get a bad pattern. Like from the zoomers, the little these guy moving around, like you can have some different patterns from these guys. Like if you get hit, if you fall down into the sand or something, so this guy, you just want to jump over him. Okay, like here, like that will be like I consider to be a good pattern. But if you might gonna see like a lot more of these guys. If I'm gonna try to see if I can get another pattern here. Yo, Angel, thanks for the host. Like if I if I mess around a little bit and maybe take damage, and let's see if we can see something else here. Yeah, that's gonna be different. Like you can add like this kind of pattern. Like there's gonna be these guys, there's gonna be like, so that will be a bad pattern. You need to, it's way more complicated this way. You can still, because you can't freeze the enemies now because you don't have anything, so that will be an example of like a bad pattern. So that's why you don't want to kill the first guy that we were talking about. But you're just gonna lose a little bit of time. It's more dangerous and this kind of stuff. So here for the beginner, like when you start the game, usually I'm gonna show you the way that I was playing when I first started the game. Is down here, we want to go down here. There's gonna be the ice beam, but on your left, on your right, there's gonna be the an E-tank here that you want to grab, pro. So there's gonna be these guys. So here you can do a little bit of fancy footwork like that, or you can just wait for the guy to move here, like either, because here if you wait a little bit and you do like that, you can or you can just wait for the guy. And there is the tank. So here, usually you would like to go back to the left side and go grab the ice beam. But what I'm gonna show you, it's in this route you can also go fetch the bomb. So you got 5 missiles, you're gonna have enough to open the red door. Oops. So I'm gonna show you guys with the bomb. Like there's a couple of things that the bomb's gonna give you access to more things. There's some E-tank you're gonna be able to get and this kind of stuff. So if you really don't feel comfortable, you can actually you can do that. Just go take the bomb, and for Kraid, you can kill Kraid with bombs as well. That was my first threat. When I started to play all bosses, I had to learn the game like in a week. For doing a race with some friends. And my strat was to go grab the bomb and just mash for Kraid. Okay, so now we got the bomb. So this is really like the bombs is Kraid. So now the problem is when you fetch the bomb though is you need 5 more missiles to open the red door for the ice beam. So in this game, getting missile can be a little bit complicated sometimes. The way the game works is I think you can get just a certain numbers of drop of missile in a room, or something can be really tedious. So if you go fetch the bomb, it's gonna be longer because you need to get there. But after that, you're gonna have to deal with more RNG to refill, the stuff that you backup missile and stuff. So that is really something. Like right now, the game is really not generous. Then we're gonna go here. We're gonna do a safe state, and we're gonna try to kill because we need 3 drops. So every time you're getting a drop of missile, it's gonna be 2 missile. Since we can only carry 5, we only need 3 pack of missile. I'm gonna try to kill this guy. There's this guy. So hopefully it's not gonna be too long. But yeah, the game is really not generous right here. So you might gonna have to go through that if there's one thing that we didn't mention. It's gonna be when you fall into sand or lava or whatever. What's gonna be the best way to get out of here? It's to let you, because when you jump, it's gonna be like if you try to like mash or something, it's not gonna be really efficient. So the way you want is letting yourself sink and you're gonna be able to do just one full jump afterwards. Or you can morph and then jump twice. You're gonna be able to jump, you know, you're gonna be able to jump a little bit higher and stuff. So if you fall down to lava, like, don't panic or anything, just let yourself sink, morph, and jump twice. So let's try to get those missile bags. So you can see the problem while getting the bombs. It's the RNG in this game, like, you might gonna lose a lot of time trying to get these these 5 missile back. Really? Oh well, the best way is gonna be to we're just before the ice beam. I think we're gonna be okay. So usually we were there. We took the E-tank and we came back. We don't have the bomb. So that's the usual. What's gonna happen is we're gonna see the first door clip. So in this game, Metroid, if you saw anyone running, you're gonna see that we're using a bunch of door clips. So how is this thing working? You're gonna open a door, you're gonna stick yourself into the door, and then after that, you're gonna do some up and down. So you're gonna see, like, Samus is gonna do some arm pump, and you're gonna be able to, you know, go up and wrap down the any room that you're in. So for that, yeah, for this one, so when you're, you know, you can stuck yourself, you can move a little bit, but when you move afterwards, you're gonna be stuck if you move left or right. So here I don't know, so I'm just doing some up and down, and then sorry. Okay, so I just do some up and down, and then after that, you can do that with, like, down and jump, but I'm really bad at those, and I don't like the easiest ways to do some. So that will be with, like, down and up, but I never really use those, and you can soft lock the game pretty easily, like putting yourself into a morph ball into a wall. So I would say, like, the best way will be some up and down. So you just need to, don't try to go too fast. And here at this one especially, what I'm doing is I'm gonna put myself into the ceiling. I'm gonna go on the right until I can go furthermore, and then after that I'm gonna do some up and down. And you're gonna see, you have to listen to the audio, to the game. You're gonna hear, like, Samus tapping her head in the wall, and you're gonna see her pop back. And after that, here what we're gonna do usually, it's like here, and we're gonna pop back. Oh, and that's a soft lock. So if you effed it up, you're gonna see, if you're seeing the screen going down like that really fast, it means you fucked it up. At this point here, you can't do anything on this one. It's a reset. So yeah, so it's down and up. So no, it's up and down. Well, yeah, start with up, because if you start with down, you might gonna morph yourself. So you start with up and down, up and down, up and down. And you can do it, like, really fast, or, you know, if you soft lock, it's when you're gonna do your up and down, like, because you're pressing up and down, but you might gonna hit left or right in the process. Like, even if you're really pressing up and down, you know, with the D-pad, you might gonna wiggle a little bit. So what happened in the game here, it's actually Samus gonna fall down from the place that you are. You're not gonna be into the ceiling anymore, or into the wall. Like, she's gonna, if you press left or right, you're just gonna fall down like that. So that's why it's a soft lock here. So we're gonna do our up and down, and we're gonna see Samus pop from the whoops. Oh wow. Okay, well, that's going pretty well. So yeah, So you just do your up and down. And there she is. And then after that, you just do like that. One thing though, if you picked up the bombs, you don't have to do that. You're gonna be able to. Which one it is? This one? There we go. You're gonna be able to, because usually you need a bomb to go to that section. So if you got a bomb, you don't need to do the door clip. Here we're just gonna need, we still need our 5 missiles, so we're just gonna try to get that. Like, I didn't get 1 pack of missiles here. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. Like, it's really bad RNG so far. So. Okay. Really? We're gonna go in that room. In this game, usually, so when you enter a room, like the number of missiles that you're gonna have, like that you can get, it's predetermined. So. At this point, I would say that's kind of weird, actually. Yeah. And this tutorial is gonna be like an hour long, just trying to get some missile drop at one point. Seems like it's 0, yeah, but you know, at this point, I mean, going back and forth in rooms and stuff, I should get at least one guy giving me a drop of missile. It's live. That's okay, I got some safe states in worst case, but I don't think in my safe state I don't have any bombs, so, you know. Okay, I think we're just gonna go fetch, if I get, yeah. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in practice, and we're gonna in order the person warpless. And we're gonna fail to stram with this thing. So I'm gonna have the bomb and the ice beam, but you know, still kind of weird though. And there we go. So here I'm just at the place where we had the bombs. But yeah, so farming in this game is kind of a pain in the ass. So if you want the like having the bomb, it's more safe, but you know it's costing a lot of time. Okay, on our way back to. So now we got the ice beam, we got 1 E-tank, and we had 1 pack of missile. Might gonna have the bomb if you feel like it. To be honest, seriously, like the door clips and stuff are not that scary. So, but you know, bombs are always something. Like I found myself to, like you're not gonna be surprised, but to soft lock myself more than once when I was learning this game. So. There we go. It's been a while I didn't do this one, but I didn't remember this thing giving me so much problem back in the days, you know. There she is. Okay. So now, after usually you're gonna go get the ice beam, and then you're getting out of this room. By the way, these flies are all RNG, so you're gonna be These guys are really a pain in the ass. When you're gonna go into that room, they might gonna be in your way, and they're dealing 8 of damage. So anyway, so now you got the ice beam. So there's gonna be another door clip. So one thing you don't want to do is like that. You don't want to jump. You want the screen to be really scrolled. So when you're gonna come out of this room. You don't want to jump. There's gonna be this little guy here. What you want to do is gonna be some up and down, like that. And you're gonna go like, so once you're seeing, I don't know the exact number, a lot of runners are saying like this is gonna be 14, you know, up or something. It's just like the first time that you're gonna see the screen scroll a little bit here, like it's gonna be one more, like that. You want to press down. You want to press down to morph yourself into the ball, and after that you're gonna press right, okay? Because you want to get out. You gotta be careful with that little turtle flying back and forth. You don't want to get hit by this guy, okay? So you can wait for this guy to be, you know, a little bit further on the right. So now we're gonna drop down, and then what you want to do is gonna press you're gonna press up once. And you want to jump until you just see some yellow blocks right here. So just gonna do a save state here. So we jump, we jump, we jump. Now there's only yellow bricks here. What you want to do at this point, because we're gonna warp, I'm gonna show you on the map because it doesn't make really any sense when you never played this game. Well, I'm gonna do that first and I'm gonna show you afterwards. So when you're at this point, you want to press right, and you want either to tap right or to press it. When you see the screen moving a little bit, you want to stop, and then you're gonna press jump. So we're just gonna tap right here, and you're seeing the screen is moving. So after that, we're gonna press jump, just a low jump, not a full jump. And then we press left, and you just have to press left and shoot, and you're gonna pop right here. So what we've done here is, this is the elevator to go to Norfair. So I'm gonna show you on the screen. What happened right here is we were here, so that's the ice beam. So we just went from here, and we used that elevator, that door to to teleport ourselves right here. So usually, if you don't do that, which is super easy by the way, if you don't do that, you would need to go this way, all the way up here, going down and doing all this big detour. So it's really like these things, it's really useful. So I'm gonna show you guys again. It's really simple. You can so once we're here, we're gonna jump, jump, jump. Either you can just press right until it moves, but you can soft lock here, but it's actually you know, it's actually kind of this thing is just super easy. But I would suggest when you get used to it, just tap it, and when you're seeing move, just a little jump here. I don't think if you do a full jump, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like you're gonna go back here. That's what happens. So you just want to do a small jump. Just press it. Okay, just press jump. Here you're not gonna soft lock. You're just gonna be back where you were. So that's not the worst thing in the world. By the way, if you jump, because if you jump, I'm gonna show you guys. If you jump and you try to do this thing, I think still gonna work here. Well, you know, don't jump. You can soft lock. Just trust me. So after that, when it moves, low jump, and there you go. So it's super easy. Jump, jump, jump. We press right, we tap it, the screen starts to move, low jump. After that, we press, here you don't have to worry at this point. You press left and you shoot, and you're gonna trigger that door. Okay, I think that's all good. So here we go to Norfair. So we were talking about something here. I don't know which pattern I have for Ridley here, but I'm gonna try to show you different patterns. Not gonna be able to, but you know, these guys, I'm never sure like which one. I know there's something, I think Yogi was talking about, like if they're gonna go, like they can go into both direction. So they might gonna give you a good pattern or a bad one. I think they can give you like either going clockwise or, you know, the other way around. But you can take the other middle path here after, like, because the blue guy here is gonna be in our way, I think. Like this guy, or you can either shoot him, or you can take the other middle path here. Oops. Like that. You can go in the middle path, and it's gonna be all good. So here, when we're talking about, so here we're getting the good pattern for Ridley. How do we know? It's gonna be this guy jumping. So this guy it's got 3 different patterns, 3 different jumps. He's got a small jump, a middle jump, and a big jump. This is the middle jump. If he's doing the small jump or the middle jump, it means that you're getting a good pattern. If he's doing the long jump, I'm gonna try to show you here. I'm gonna try to get the bad RNG or bad pattern for Ridley. And when like I said, to get, for me, it's usually it's working. It depends on the card. There's a lot of discussion on the Discord about that, but you know, because it's really subtle and not a lot of game work this way. But when you're doing, usually I would say with Morph, it depends on the card and console. If you're doing some hard resets, so if you're pressing power on, power off every time you're doing a run, not the reset button, really power on, power off, you should get a good pattern. If you don't, well, it might be your card, might be the console. There's some, you know, there's really a lot of stuff that, you know, it's gonna change these things. But you know, usually even if you don't get the good pattern, usually you should, when you're doing some hard reset on enough, you should always get the same pattern on, like so this is the bad pattern. So this is our, you know, that will be the bad pattern for Ridley. So I just show you that to so you guys can see the difference between the two. So I'm back with a good pattern here. I just load a save state. So here we go. So for this room, there's not much to tell. It's just gonna be like this way. So here, what we want to do, we want to go down here. For here, there's gonna be the second door clip. There's gonna be 4 door clips into this run. So it's pretty much the same as the first one. So you're doing some up and down. I like to hug the wall here, because because you can stuck yourself into, I'm gonna try to show you. If you're to the door right here, and you're doing some up and down, like that, I should be blocked here. You're gonna see Samus, she is blocked, like you can't do anything. You can move up, you can move right. It's not a soft lock there. You can actually, you know, do that here and, you know, be back here and try again. But you're gonna lose a lot of time doing that though. And you morph to adjust the screen, or you can jump. Yeah, you can. This game, the way it's working, you can do a lot of things like that. But usually, and in this one, if you accidentally, what you want to do is going to be some up and down here. Sorry. Some up and down, and going this way. If you fall down, like we saw previously, like I'm gonna try to mess it up, but if you fall down like that, you can actually save your, this is not a soft lock or anything, you can, I think we can go lower again. You can save your ass by triggering that door. So I went left here and I was jumping and I shoot. If you wiggle a little bit, you're gonna find your way here. So we want to do that. Just give me a second. But if you got a bombs, like we said, you can just bump here. instead of doing the door clip. So you know, taking the bombs is gonna help you for a lot of things. So here, this door, you don't want to go through that. Here, there's gonna be the eye boots, and you don't want you don't need the eye boots. You don't want the eye boots. I mean, you know, it's always good to know, like they're here, but you don't want these things. Especially you don't have any more missile here, so you're not gonna be able to. But just to be sure, so here usually we go here, hug the wall here, up and down, up and down, up and down. Same is gonna pop. I put myself into ball mode, and here the optimal movement you will like to do like something like that. When I seeing like this, the first turtle here, I unmorph by pressing jump, I press right, and I do that. Because here I'm doing a tutorial for like, really, I'm trying to show everything for like people who are beginning at this game. I'm trying to show, you know, a little bit of good movement as well and this kind of stuff. And if you really want to, you know, you can check out like runners and runs to see what's gonna happen. So we want to go through that door here. So here with these enemies, you're gonna see like when you're jumping, usually these guys gonna, like if they're going back in, just up and down, when you're gonna jump, they're gonna try to go towards you afterwards. So here is just some big jump. There's these guys, you can just, you know, usually when they jump down, you can jump and you're gonna be able to, you know, not get hit. So sometimes you just wait, you can freeze these guys, but usually like sometimes it's the faster you're going, the less dangerous it's gonna be. Some room are really like are gonna be more dangerous, like the longer you take. Like for this guy, you can just, you know, just wait sometimes a little bit for these guys. Big jump here. There's gonna be another guy here. You know, you can either wait or like these kind of stuff, because all the enemy, like you don't have to learn pretty much all the rooms or anything. It's the you're gonna learn how the enemy are behaving, and you're gonna be able to deal with that, you know. And just in case I don't have the eye jump here, I can make it back. If you fall into lava, you morph and then you jump twice like that. Oops. Because here you can't make it. You can make it on this one, but you know, you just, if you fall down here, like oh no, I fell down here, you're gonna make your way here, down, and then you're gonna be able to jump a little bit higher. So it's really, I'm gonna try to show you when we don't have any company. So you morph, you let yourself sink, and you morph, jump twice, like that. Whoops. Like that. There we go. Okay, off we go. There's these guys. But yeah, when we're talking about movement and stuff, like usually people are gonna go watch runs and stuff, and you know, learn on their own. Usually people are pretty much doing the same thing. So now this was Norfair. So because the first thing what we were gonna do in this one is we're gonna go kill Ridley first. Yeah, pretty much. To tap, you're gonna see, you're gonna get the feel for it then. Once you are, if you play a little bit, you're gonna get it really quickly. Hey, what's up, Tyler? How are you doing? So for these guys, this room is kind of scary. So these guys can do two different patterns. Either they're gonna come at you like this way, or they're gonna be so the only thing, like whatever these guys are doing, you want to do a big jump first. So you're gonna do like, either they can, if you do a big jump, they're not gonna hurt you. So either way, even if the last guy is so that's the same pattern. Trying to find you guys some different pattern. I think if I mess around, sometimes if you mess around a room a little bit, wasting time or something, you might gonna get something different. Well, no. because this guy sometimes can be just gonna go here maybe. There's an E-tank on the left side here, but it's really long to get there. So you need 5 missiles, so that's not a good idea. There's the other pattern. If you jump here, after that this guy is just gonna walk like that. So, and for this room, so there's these two guys, big jump, where you do another jump. There's this guy, just walk here. You just have to walk and do a big jump afterwards, so you're gonna lure these guys. After that you can do like you can freeze this guy. You gotta be careful because, you know, like I said, like the more time you're gonna spend, you don't have any missile here in this run. Like but you have the ice beam. So here, like these guys, I'm gonna do a big jump here. Just walk here. Like these guys gonna pass over your head. After that, there's gonna be you want to do here. After that, you want to do a big jump because the flies are gonna go really high, and you're gonna be able to like here, I think, yeah, these guys, they're gonna go really high, and this one you want to do a little wiggle. You want to do a little left right to trigger them, like to go really high and then going under them like that. Yeah, here I'm gonna get it, but yeah, it's once you're out of, you know, out of the usually you're always gonna do the room the same way, and you're gonna see, so big jump here, big jump, just walk here, big jump again for these guys here, little wiggle, big jump afterwards. This guy you can either freeze him or just wait sometime. Like you can freeze this guy, go in, you know, ball and do this thing, or you can wait, or you know, it's really you're gonna, like, at first this is the hardest part of the run when you first start. Like the Ridley's lair is really like intimate, like it's really scary at first. So you can you know, you can freeze this guy, you can freeze this guy or wait, you know. After that there's gonna be this room here. This room, it's super easy. It doesn't seem to, but it's gonna be super easy, and you can it's gonna, how you're gonna do that room, I think it's gonna determine maybe a pattern you're gonna get later on. So so here for this room, we're just gonna walk back and forth from left to right, and we want to go into the second door. So we're just gonna walk here, and you want to hug the wall here, and after that you're gonna have to press right for just to go to right a little bit. I think I'm gonna get hit here, yeah, because I didn't, you know, press right. So you just walk here, hug the wall, press right, and then here you can just do that. So that's the first door, same thing here, and there's the second door, and we're good. And here I think we're gonna have the good patterns from the balls. So when you enter this room and there's the purple ball hitting you, that's a good pattern. That's what you want. I'm gonna show you why afterwards. I'm gonna try to show you the difference between the good pattern and the bad one. So here, we just go here, hug the wall, press right, hug the wall, can press right here, hug the wall, press right, and there we go. We are at the room here. And so here I was saying, so that's a good pattern. Why is it a good pattern? Because you're getting it when you enter the room. What's gonna happen is gonna be into the hallway here a little later, and you're gonna see, because you don't have any missile and you don't want to freeze the ball here. So what you're gonna do is just gonna, so that's gonna be the good pattern, because you're just gonna press right and left, and you're gonna see these guys, these balls, you know, there's nothing's gonna be coming at you. You just wait here. But if you're getting the bad pattern, and I'm gonna try to, I think we're gonna get it if we get it and messed up a little bit, you know, that might happen. Doop, 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 and you're just walking around. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, just jump. We're gonna kill, like, I want to get some life, and we're gonna try here. Are we gonna get the pattern up? No, that's still the same, because I kind of want to show you what's gonna happen if we're getting the bad pattern. It's always the same. When you're gonna be running, you're gonna get the bad pattern. Like you're gonna, like you're looking at your run, you're like, well, I did pretty well here, and in the end, like you're getting the bad pattern, and you have no idea why. It's really little details. Is that gonna be the bad pattern? No, it's still the good one. Well, the only difference for this one, like if you're getting the bad pattern, what's gonna happen is when you're gonna go into the that room, there's gonna be balls into the hallway coming at you from the other side, which you don't want. Well. Okay. Well, that didn't work, so we're just gonna try to get a good pattern, and trust me, you're probably gonna see the other pattern at one point. But I kind of want to show you though, because well. So here we're getting it. We just wait here. We're going into the hallway. Well, I can show you here actually, probably. So here, what you want to do is just gonna press left, and you're gonna want to wait on the last tile here, and then you go here, and then you're gonna be free to move. But in this one, if you're getting the bad pattern, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have some purple ball come in the wrong direction here. There's gonna be some like that coming, like there's gonna be a lot coming on your from this side. So that's what's the bad pattern. And these things are, you're going there, you don't have a lot of life, and everything deals like 24 damage, so you gotta be careful. So here, if we enter the room just yet again from the beginning, and no problem. I love to do these things. So that's the bad pattern. There we go. So there's gonna be these things. Holy shit, that's really bad. So when even if you're pressing, there's gonna be some balls like that coming at you, and that's really, really bad, and you don't want that to happen. Okay. So here we just press left. We're going on the last tile. We wait. Okay, I'm gonna do a save state, and here, like I'm always doing the same thing for this room. I just get it everywhere. No, just go here. I freeze this one, taking damage from this one. I go here, I go there. Morphing, going to the lava, because you're gonna need these iframes to go through, and you just wait and you go. So here, just go. But there's one ball that's not acting a little bit weird. Usually, sometimes there's gonna be one here, actually. What I will do is I would go here. Usually I can, do a little wiggle here. But there's always gonna be two like that. I'm freezing one, taking damage from the other. After that, I morph. And there we go. This is one, I would say, like when you first start this category, this is pretty much the room that is one of the scariest, like I would say. But once you get it though, it's not too bad. Once you get used to it, because you can do like this room, you can do it without taking more than 48 damage, I would say. So you want more than 48 when you go into that room. So here, that's the same. I don't freeze this guy when I go into this room, to be honest. What I'm always doing is I'm usually gonna wait for them. Like when they're jumping from the ceiling, now it's time to jump. They're jumping, I jump. That's something I was always saying, like this guy is following me though, like quite a lot. But you're gonna get used with movement and stuff. But it's usually like this is your motto for this room. It's like when they jump, you jump. Just wait, jump, I jump. You go, I jump. You're doing that like. There's a lot of lag into this room, but that's not too bad. It's actually helping you a lot, just to have like all this lag going on. after that. If you get the good pattern for Ridley, these guys are gonna do little jump. It's the same. They're got two different patterns. If you got a bad patterns from Ridley, they're gonna do long jump, and they're probably gonna hit you here. So you gotta be careful. That little guy. So that's one thing you want to keep in mind. Yeah. Here, whoops, kind of blew it up here. Usually it's one big jump, and you might be okay. When Maizy jump, I jump. So once again, take your time. When they jump, you jump. Like, I never froze anyone into that room. I just take my time. I go. There we go. Here, I think you can actually just walk here. You know, sometimes it's good to know, just walk here. One big jump. Because this guy, don't worry. If you jump and you're going towards these enemies, they're gonna try to hit you. So it's really like one big jump. Okay, now this is for the it's gonna be the toughest fight of the game. So you need to, what you want to do is you don't enter the room. Whoops, the door's not gonna let you anyway. You don't enter the room like right away. So what you want to do is to open the door, and then you go in Morph Ball. And here, if you get the good pattern from Ridley, we're talking about good patterns and bad patterns since the beginning, it's for that thing. So if you're getting the good pattern, this guy here, once you enter, is always going to do that. And you're golden. The only thing, the only way that you can get it, if you're a little bit too enthusiastic, you're gonna say like, oh, I'm gonna jump and smash the guy. You know, here you can get it if, you know, at this point, like that will be the only thing. Or if you're taking a little bit too much of your time here, it's possible that you might gonna get hit by one bubble when you enter. Here, if you enter like that and you try to unmorph afterwards, you might gonna take a shot. So you just do that. So this is with the good pattern. I'm gonna try to find I probably have a safe state where I get the bad pattern for Ridley. I think I have one. So, but I'm gonna try to show you, but I don't want to lose that safe state though. So I'm just not gonna. Okay, for the fight anyway, the only thing you need to do is to mash. Either you can mash with B, but in Metroid, how does it work? If you want to mash faster, you need to, because there's a no to shoot into Metroid, by the way. Some people don't know that. When you want to mash faster in Metroid, what you want to do is to hold shoot and mash select. So I don't know if you guys can see it, because I think it's only my capture is just showing. No, you can see it. So when you're mashing select while holding shoot, you're gonna shoot way faster. So that's what you want to do. You can do that for like it's faster. If you want to be faster on Ridley, that will be the way. Like what I will do is to go in Morph Ball, getting into the room, going here, pressing jump to unmorph, and then I will hold my controller like that and just mash. And I just wait. Like I don't mash when he's jumping. I just wait here. Or you can just mash, I guess it doesn't matter. I would say like it would just be to avoid the lag here. And there we go. And now Kraid is done. Kraid, Ridley. I want to show you here. I don't know how long does it take, because here after you're killing Ridley, you got a bomb. If you got the bomb, you can go here. There's gonna be a neat tank. If you like, but there's these guys. They're dealing 24. You might not gonna make it to that E-tank, to be honest. Like that is something like you can, you know, you got a bunch of missiles, so you can take it easy and probably can kill these guys. There we go. E-tank clip. Is there a way to go there? To be honest, if there's a way to get that E-tank without the bombs, I don't think I know. I never tried because I'm only getting that E-tank for 100%. So you can clip like the bridge, or you can clip there like the bridge clip. Oh, you like like that? Is that this way? But anyway, I'm just gonna move forward. But yeah, there's an E-tank here. We're just gonna. Is that the way? Like if you can take your time and try to kill them, just to show you that after these guys, there's an E-tank right here. If you want to take it, it's right here. Okay, so. But usually for this run, I will say you're gonna take when I started and when you start usually with 3. I think you can take three tanks. That's pretty much the way. Anyway, so now we're gonna do something. So, but usually it's after you're killing Ridley. You're gonna do a up and A. So because there's the category warpless and there's the other one without warps. So now what you need is 2 controller. That's the only thing you need at home, and you're pressing start on the first controller, or you're pressing up A on the like either way it works. Like either you press start and then up and jump and it's A and up, or you can either way. Like what I like to do when I'm running is, because we're gonna do that and we're gonna go all the way to the beginning. We're gonna do the same on the elevator, but on the elevator is if you're doing up and A right now, you're just gonna be back at the same place. So when you're riding elevator, you don't have to wait until you're at the top. You're gonna see there's gonna be a screen, there's gonna be a transition. When you're seeing that transition, you can start warping. That means that the game load the new area. So it's when you're pressing up, you're gonna see is gonna be like you're seeing, boop, right here. Everything changed color. I mean, you know it's good. What I do here when I do some up and A is I hold up and A and then I press start. I wait and then I press start on my other controller. So same thing here. I hold up and A. Boom, we're good. And now we're back at the beginning of the game. And now this time we're gonna go see Mr. Kraid. I call him Kraid. I know it's Kraid, but So yeah. So here we will see the third, 1, 2, 3, the fourth actually. Fourth. That's the last one. That will be the fourth door clip that we're seeing in this game and in this category. So once again, especially if you got the bomb, don't do the door clip because bombing is faster. You can either, but usually you wouldn't have the other bomb. So because without the bomb, even without the bomb, you're gonna be able in this category to get 3 tank. There's gonna be, oh by the way, yeah, there's 1 E-tank that don't get that E-tank. Like there's one on the other right side. Keep it for when you're going to see Mother Brain. Yeah, we're taking 1, 2, 3 tank. 3 tank that's without the bomb. Like that's on the route. And you can take only, there's a way you can do with less than that. But usually like 3 tank is pretty much the like you need the first one. Because you can't really do that that thing with like just 30, or I think maybe you can skip it, but usually when you start the game you're gonna get it. Okay, so now we're doing up and down. We're gonna warp here. So by the way, is there any questions since we started that, guys? So here in this one, for movement wise, it's just gonna be some up and down. I always go a little bit to the other right because here the only thing, like the pointers where you want to be is gonna be like you're seeing like where the pillar, you're gonna go back to the pillar under here, so you don't want to be too far to the right, but you don't want to be too far to the left as well. And there we go. I'm giving you 1 week to get everything here. So for the movement here, usually what I like to do is gonna be some, there we go. If you jump for the door, is just because the only thing is you might gonna have to do 1 or 2 less up and down like that. So here I like to morph ball and then go here, morph back, and then after that I'll morph, break the door, and off we go. So this is gonna be Kraid's lair, which is a little bit less scarier than so here you only got 30 of life. That's one thing in this game. So when you're doing up and A, you're gonna keep the same amount of missile that you have, but you're gonna, you're gonna lose your health. You're gonna start with 30. So for this one, usually the movement, I would say you want to go to the third red door into this room. Usually the movement will be like, I go here, I put myself into morph ball. This guy is not supposed to be in my way when I first start, if you're doing things correctly. I don't know. Usually it's not gonna be in your way, but you can just, wait. So here there's the, usually you would like to go to do that. It's not really difficult, just take a little bit of practice, but usually it's gonna be like, I press here at the end, I press right, and I jump here to one morph. You're gonna go here, like usually. So it's left, right, left, right. It's pretty much, it's a little bit, from morph to arm morph. I press jump. It's really like, I press jump here. So I go here, right, and then here I press jump to one morph, and I hold right at this point. But you can take it easy as well, like that. This is just like, the most efficient way to go there. But you can take it easy, just go like that, and just and here, if you don't feel confident for this part, in this red door there's gonna be a pack-a missile. You don't really need it, to be honest. And in this one there's gonna be a E-tank. We're gonna go get that E-tank just to show you guys what's gonna happen. Okay. Here, if you're freezing these guys, they're not gonna pop. So here you might wanna, there's one thing interesting here. Just gonna freeze this guy. So if you're morphing, you're putting a bomb here. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna work. You press just left. But here, if you're morphing, you're pressing down and you're doing like, shit. It's okay. If you're pressing down and putting a bomb, the bomb's gonna be slightly higher, and you're gonna be able to yourself be pushed slightly higher. Smash the controller first, get it. But yeah, so here, if you really want, if you don't feel comfortable with 30 health, there's always the option to get a E-tank right here. And the best way to get that E-tank, either you can, the usual route will be like doing that, and then after that you would need to go here. You get a bunch of missiles, so you're not afraid to use them, like either doing that and you go back, or you can put like, because the thing that I was saying, like if you put one bomb here and you're trying to do that, that's not gonna work. But if you're putting the bomb slightly higher, like that, oops, appear on Morph, I don't know why. I just wait usually for this guy. You're gonna be able to take that thing. And after that, can do two jumps to get back here. So here. Oops. How do I get back if I have no bombs? What do you? If you have no bombs here, what do you mean? Because if you don't have any bombs, you can't get that thing. I'm not sure what the. How do I get back if I have no bombs? If you get back from to where? Okay. There we go. So yeah, this E-tank is bomb required. If you don't have the bombs, you can get it, unfortunately. But like I said, so this is really like getting the bombs and getting these things. That will be like a really safe route. I just want to show you guys what's in your way, what are the options that you can get, that you can do. Anyway, so now we're getting into this room. So this is where we want to go to fight Mr. Kraid. So we want to go through that room. So what I'm doing for this room is really simple. It's just like there's these little guy popping. I just walk here and I freeze them. And I jump and I jump. I freeze this guy here. I don't go here, jump here, and then try to freeze him right when he's here like that. Like here. I freeze him when he's here, and this guy is gonna do a jump. Okay, so this is the same thing. Kraid's got two different patterns. Either he can do some short bananas, or he's gonna do some long bananas. These guys, the low uppers, so it's the other way around. If these guys are doing long jump like that, that means that you're gonna get short bananas from Kraid. If they're doing short ups, they're gonna do long bananas. If you die, the RNG might gonna be reshuffled. But usually, there you go. So that is one thing. And I said when you're going through a room, if there's an enemy, because usually you got 30 of life when you go there. Like, so you gotta be careful because you got 30, everything deals 20. So you can take only one shot. So here, like, yeah. If you're going through a door, a screen transition, there's an enemy who's gonna go through you, is gonna damage you. So that's one thing to know. So here, that's super easy. Just go here, hug the wall, wait until you get here, and then after that, boom, you're here. That's the only thing you want to do. Hug the wall. When you pass the door, you go on the left. And there we go. So for this room, usually I like to, when you're doing all bosses, you got plenty of missile to work with. Like, don't be afraid. So I always shoot this guy, shoot that guy, shoot that guy, and shoot that guy. You can. So these guys, all the it's like once when I enter the room, I just shoot this guy. These guys are not gonna move until you trigger them, like that. If you don't kill them, they're gonna explode. Boom. So when I enter this room, I love to kill this guy, kill that guy, like that. Kill this guy and kill that guy. Remember, usually now we got 3 tanks. Like, we gotta shoot them, but usually you have one E-tank and 30 of life here usually. So, but some people are gonna go like, are just gonna do that like this way. That will be faster and killing those two. Stream offline. Seems good for me. But yeah, usually I would say like the way I was doing it, it was I taking it safe, killing these guys, and yeah, pretty much. And after that, I was freezing this guy, shooting this guy, and shooting that guy. So it's super easy. Kill this guy, kill that guy, kill that guy, kill this guy. Oops. Oops. Hey, get over here. And sometimes, you know, usually there's gonna be a guy here, sometimes not gonna appear. But yeah. Kill this guy, kill that guy, kill this guy, oops, kill this guy. Oh no, usually I'm gonna say, no actually, yeah, do something here, don't kill everyone. Well, kill these guys, but here change for the ice beam and freeze that guy. Because if he's not dropping anything, they're gonna reappear. So that's the best way. And he's gonna trouble you and everything. When you enter in this room, this guy is gonna charge at you. So you just want to freeze him and morph down and on your merry way to see Kraid. Okay. So now for Kraid, it's been a while I didn't do that. I would say like I'm gonna try to show you a couple of ways. So when we're getting here, usually we don't have any E-tank. We got 30 of life. So what you need to do is gonna be you need to grab the E-tank that they're in this room. On the moment right here, we got a good pattern for this thing. So we would have short bananas. When we enter in the room, short bananas, well yeah. It can be like, even short bananas can be like two different of pattern. But yeah, he's gonna shoot and these things are not gonna reach the door. And when you're seeing, so Kraid, first off, there's no lag. So sometimes, you know, when you're seeing it's like some Kraid first, it's gonna be super laggy. Now there's no lag. But this guy is shooting, so you're seeing like he's gonna shoot 3, 3, and 2. And after that, there's gonna be a pause. You want to go get that E-tank, which is right down here, during the pause. Here there's gonna be the bananas. Yeah, so usually it will be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that, and you would like to get, and after that you would like to wait between the you would like to go, he's gonna shoot 3, you go, and then after that you're gonna be able to go into the break here. No, he's gonna shoot these 3 patterns, after that you go, he's gonna shoot 2, and there's gonna be a pause, so you're gonna be able to just go here. And the best way will be to shoot the middle one here and mash him like this way, like that. So this is really like when you enter the room, if you enter the room into Morph Ball, I think you would be able to do that in one cycle like that. This is not easy, like for the Kraid thingy is gonna take you a lot, and you know, you can do some different patterns, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it here, all the patterns. But yeah, and here you would like to you need to freeze, like you need to freeze the thing, you need to freeze the little, or after, like either you can do that or you can use the there's some mashing that you can do, will be like holding B and then mash with your mash select with your finger like you will do for Kraid first. I'm gonna try to show you guys, that can be, and you just press left to charge into him. That would work as well, I think, with 2 E-tank, because it's only 25 shots, so I think that will work. So will be like 3, 3, 2, there's a pause. We're just gonna get the E-tank. Yep. Oh well, that will be soft lock, but I got the bomb, so I'm kind of okay here. Well, I'm gonna try to do that this way. So you enter, we're gonna get that thing, because there's different ways, there's different ways to do that. Okay. Like, if you can actually just, you know, do that. You know, so that is me holding left, keeping this thing shoot, and just mashing this one with this finger. But I would say like the easiest way will probably be like you go here. If it's giving you like the short bananas are pretty cool because you can just wait here. Oh yeah, something I didn't think about is actually, yeah, you want to freeze these bananas. That is true. I totally forget about that. Like when you enter into the room, you kind of want to froze these things. Hey, have a good night now. Thanks for passing by, buddy. So yeah, you want to freeze these things. After that, he's gonna do 2. Just wait here. 3, 3. You go. I was thinking like I feel like it wasn't that difficult when I was doing, you know, Kraid first, and then after that you freeze that, and you're gonna be able to either you can just mash missile. It's 25 missile for Kraid, so you know that can work pretty well, I guess. But mashing select works pretty well. So yeah, that is true. When you start the game, the easiest way is, don't forget, it's freezing the banana, first thing that you want to do. After that, you're going here, when he's shooting 3, you wait 2 cycles, so it's 3, 3, you go, and then there's gonna be the other pose. So you enter into this room, freeze the bananas. If it's giving you that, so this is why long or short bananas don't matter. You enter, freeze the bananas, he's gonna 3, 3, you go. After that, he's gonna shoot 2, he's gonna do a pose after that. Like, be careful for the bananas right here. Oops, if you don't have the bomb, don't stay in that thing too long or you're gonna suffocate yourself. When he's shooting 3, I'm just waiting, shooting once to freeze the metal one, and then after that you can freeze that. You can use the missile, or you know, mash both. After that, don't be careful. Be careful. Try to to freeze the that thing again. And there we go. So I think that covers pretty much. Like, you can add different patterns. Unfortunately, you're not seeing all the patterns, but so it's 3, 3, 2. We go. So for that thing, I didn't explain how you get that thing. Is you jump, you're gonna press jump twice, and when you're going up, you're gonna shoot that thing, which is the thing to get to the tank. Doop, doop, doop. But yeah, you're gonna have different patterns from Kraid if you're taking too long, because usually for the short bananas, you don't especially have to freeze them. But you know, 3, 3, 2. 2, we go, we're doing that, 3, 3, we go. There's gonna be, and freezing that thing. You can, you know, it's really, you want to shoot the missile, or there's this way, you know, like that. It's 25 shots, so, or you can actually, there's the other way I'm gonna try to show you is when you're pressing, you need to, so what you would like to do is to freeze the spike, the middle spike, when it's still attached to Kraid, and then after that just walk against this guy and mash select, and you know, mash select and have shoot still. So 3, 3, 2, like that. We're gonna go get the E-tank. There's gonna be a break here. So yeah, I want to have this thing like this one, and I just walk towards this guy and shoot him. So, but the spike, the middle spike, needs to be attached. So I think that covers pretty much everything for Kraid fight. I think it was okay. I think it was helpful. This fight is really complex. It doesn't seem like it's more complicated. You know, you're getting it after a while, but there's a lot of different things that you can do, a lot of different way that you can fight him. And like it's gonna be different for when you're doing, if you're doing any percent, or if you're doing all bosses, or if you're doing you know, different routes. So, and after we kill this guy, we got eating and everything, we're going back to the beginning. And the only thing left is gonna be to kill Mother Brain. So if we go, so we wait again, and there we go. So here we are at the beginning of the game. We only got 30 of life, so what are we gonna do? We got a shit ton of missile though, but we have one last eating on the way. So here is the same thing here, so I want to, but I would like to, I'm just gonna redo that room. There we go. So what I would like to do here is to kill these guys either with missile, or you can just use the ice beam if you want to, and mash. Both are working. Missile is gonna be a little bit faster, and you want to grab everything that they're gonna give you, because here you want to go until here at this point, because you want to make the other guy spawn back. So here I would shoot here for the E-Tank, and then I will take it. You can, you know, you either can use missile to so we're going here. You don't have to go further than that. So either here, what I'm doing at this style is I unmorphing, I'm shooting, I'm going here, oops, I'm shooting this guy, and you gotta be careful not to be too low for the E-Tank. Or you can just, you know, go here, oh, but I got the, go here, do that, and that. But usually I prefer to do that and do that. And now we got all our life, everything is good. You can either freeze this guy or wait or jump, you know, this kind of stuff. So here what I like to do for this guy, so here we need to go all the way to the top. There's going to be, the first door is the ice, the long beam, the second door is the bridge to Torian. I would say don't bother yourself with the long beam. You're gonna waste time, and it's actually harder with Metroids. So don't bother yourself with the long beam. So here the only thing we want to do, one thing I like to do is to freeze these guys like that, jump over them, and usually like if you froze them like high enough, you're gonna be able to skip one platform. Like, but that is not working. So like that, like that, like that. Okay, that is great so far. That's a great climb. Or you can use missile too. You got a shit ton of missiles, so you can use missile as well. But you gotta be careful still. Like even if you got a lot, you might gonna, you know, you might gonna have to. Well, you're probably gonna have to get some refill. This is what I was talking about. And there we go. Here in this run, it's super cool. You went through hell and back, but you don't have to do the bridge skip because you kill both Kraid and Ridley. And the bridge skip is you can actually soft lock yourself and everything. It's a little bit easier if you got bombs. You can actually do something that is quite easy. But here you don't have to worry about anything. You just go here, shoot this guy, shoot that guy. I'm shooting Kraid Ridley with a missile because the missile is going all the way through the room, and I'm shooting Kraid with the ice beam because it's right here, and you want to save your missile. Like maybe you got a lot, but I mean, why wasting one missile for nothing? So here, Metroids and Turian and Mother Brain and everything. So here what I'm always doing is I'm going here and I'm shooting these guys. Usually especially in all bosses, I would freeze these guys and I will not kill them because After that, I'm gonna be able to go to the door here and just smash the door. This one needs 10 missile, and just go here. If you go here and you start freezing these guys and you kill them, there's gonna be other Metroids right here. If you don't, you're not gonna have to bother with anyone else. Just gonna go here. One thing, if you don't want to take any damage, you can go here, putting yourself into Morph Ball, and usually, this is not 100%, but here that work, you can go through that door without taking any damage, if you're in a difficult situation. Here, for Metroids, if you want to kill them, they need to be freeze. To kill them, it takes 5 missile. When you're killing 2 Metroids, okay, when you're killing 2 Metroids at the same time, they're always gonna give you the same thing. If you're killing 2 or 3 Metroids like with the same missile, if you're getting missile, you're gonna get 3 drops of missile. If you're getting health drop, it's gonna be 3 health drop. One thing that you can do is to use 1, 2, 3, 4, and then kill these 2 separately if you want to get missile and stuff. How much time would you secret first time save? For me, what is my PB right now? It's like a 16:55, 35, I think. My PB. I don't remember. It's like a 38. It's about a minute for any percent for all bosses, I think. Can be more than that though, like a little bit. But with I would say like the route I'm showing right now, I had a 17:33, and my sum of best was 17:07. Kovi's got a 17:12 with that route, but it's like it can get better. I was not the best player, but I had something that was kind of, not too bad. Could have been better, but it was a good time for this route. And I think you can, if you want to get okay, I'm gonna say that is if you want to get sub 17, I don't think you can with this route, or you need to be really good. Like if you give like this route to Tycoon or something, or like Kovi's a really good player, and Kovi had a 17:12. So with this route, but this route is super good. I mean, it's perfect. But if you really want to do like if you really want to go for like top 4 into this category, like you will need Kraid first. There we go. So yeah, for this one, it's really casual at this point. I just freeze these guys. I just jump and shoot. I freeze this ring, jump over, and do that thing. So now I got 45 missile. I'm gonna need some drop at this point. I'm gonna need some drop in missile. So you need bare minimum 73. You want more than that. You want, especially if you start the game, don't be too greedy. That's for sure, because sometimes drops can be really like you can spend like 50 trying to get missile and you're not gonna get any. And here I know that we're gonna get some good drops because we got the save state, so we know we're golden. So here, I'm just gonna jump here. So that's how I do to freeze these 3 guys in one shot. Is I jump over this guy, and here I always when I freeze Metroid, I always shoot like up, because I know like the way that they are behaving. You can freeze this guy, and like this is. No, actually, don't do that. I don't know why I'm showing you this. Like this is super simple. Just jump over this guy and shoot up. You press up, and you're gonna regroup all Metroids. And then after that, you're gonna shoot them. We're gonna get ourselves a nice little drop of missile here, just so that we were good. Yep. So yeah, here there's 3 Metroid, so you could actually, you know, 1, 2, 3, you know, do like that, and you know, whoops. But there we go. Good 142 missile. For this guy, super simple. I just walk and shoot like that. Killing, flashing this guy. I just jump, shoot, shoot, shoot. This guy's always gonna. They always have the same behavior, like always. Like after I did. Oh shit! My missile. My missile. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. So this guy, shoot him, shoot him. It's always the same. And please, please, please don't forget, indeed. For these guys, it's super simple. So, I think we're gonna move to Mother Brain because Mother Brain fight requires a way more explanation than these guys. And yes, so don't forget about this thing. Super helpful, guys. Learn that thing. So jump twice here, because we're gonna use that a lot for the other Mother Brain fight. And in this category, you're gonna have 155 missile. Because you're killing 2 boss, 75 each, plus 1 pack of missile. So it's really like jump here. And after that you're gonna, so you go down and you know, this way, because we're gonna use that here. Mother Brain fight. So, when you first start, I'm gonna show you the way that I would fight Mother Brain when I first started. It's like, there's the turrets, there's the Cheerios that you wanna freeze, and take your time. Like this is the thing I want to do. Take your time. So like a way I would do in this one, I would, like, when I enter into that room, I will shoot this one. Actually, I will get the first barrier down, because you can do that with just taking 1 shot. But you gotta be careful. Sometimes when you're gonna enter this room, usually I hold left, and usually you're not gonna move. But sometimes you're gonna enter into that room, and you're gonna start shooting, and you're gonna be like thrown away for some reason. I'm not sure why, but sometimes that happens. But even there, like, either you can start shooting this barrier, because usually you're gonna take damage anyway, but you can take down that barrier. And when I first started the game, I would really freeze those Cheerios. When there can only be 3 Cheerios on the screen, and if you freeze them, like if they stay on the screen, you see like those 2 that were in a corner, they were not there anymore. So but yeah, I would like the best thing that we'll do for this thing will be I freeze those Cheerios to be close to the door and just blast them like that. I don't go on these things. Okay, I just freeze those Cheerios. I wait for those. There's gonna be 1. I don't bother myself with the ropes here, or the ropes, the little, you know, platform. I would just go here, freeze the Cheerios. Gotta be careful. Might gonna get hit by, you know, some invisible thing. Here I'm not high enough. Here, okay, I can just freeze the Cheerios and do that this way. And after that, here there's gonna be the last barrier. So 1, 2, play. Here I freeze this one, and there we go. After that, shooting Mama Brain. You gotta be careful. Like when you're seeing some Cheerios like that, you can, you know, take damage. Or for this one, you want to really shoot them slowly but surely. There's always one coming in from this way, like Well, not always, but you know, it can be spawned like this way. And after that, it's 33 missile for Mother Brain. It's 1 for the glass and 32 for Mother Brain herself. And you know, sometimes one thing that I do is when these Metroids, when the Cheerios are popping, I'm staying on the far right of the platform here. So, well, you know, when I freeze those Cheerios, if, you know, there is one coming at me like here, when I'm gonna stand on the left side of the platform here, when it's gonna unfroze, I'm just gonna be able to let it go. And I'm gonna be able to continue shooting Mother Brain here. Or, you know, freeze that thing. And, you know, be careful if you're killing Mother Brain and you're here. You're not gonna take any damage, but if you don't have the bomb, oh shit, I just load the save state. If you have the bomb, you can get out of here. If you don't, you can't. But yeah, I would, so like when I start the game, it was really like this kind of fight. I'm gonna show you maybe a little bit more efficient way, a little bit faster, but it's riskier. So, but you know, you got plenty of missile though. You got plenty of missile. So just be careful. Like this is a really good way to start. Just freeze those. Just freeze those. Put yourself a platform. Shoot them. Take your time. But like you can go here if there's a lot of Metroid and you don't want to wait. You know, you can still do that thing. But you know, take your time. Do that thing. Like that, you know. I think we got it. So now if you want to do a little bit more risky, the way that I'm fighting the Metroid, the Mother Brain room is I'm destroying this barrier. After that, usually I'm gonna wait here because usually what's gonna happen is they're gonna be in the way, you're gonna take damage, and they're gonna knock you back, and you're probably not gonna make it through anyway. But after that, what I do is I wait for the turret on the left to shoot when it's coming down, and like there's a pattern for these guys. Like here, I know this guy's gonna shoot right now. I know he's gonna shoot now. You know, and this one, like you need to learn the pattern from. I know this one's gonna shoot right now. He's gonna shoot here. So what I do is I wait for this guy to when he's gonna shoot. Right here. After these two are shooting, I'm going to for the barrier. Here might not be the best here. We're just gonna reset the room there maybe. Okay, so this is where the that jump comes handy. So here I'm trying to shoot the barrier like that. Oops, gotta be careful. And I'm waiting for this guy to, oops, you can make a way here. Like that. So when you're seeing the turrets here is gonna shoot back, usually I'm waiting for this guy to shoot. I go here, I'm waiting for this one to shoot, and then you're gonna be able to make it through the platform here. Starting to shoot that thing. Like here is gonna shoot back. Here these things are gonna shoot. I go here, I'm dealing the platform, and then afterwards it's gonna be like I can freeze like these Cheerios and start shooting Mother Brain. If you want to go even further, you can go on the right here, on the left, and start shooting and taking damage and doing some back and forth. But this is really like when you first start doing the Mother Brain fight, it is something that is really not, especially that if usually you're not gonna have the bombs, and if you don't have the bombs, and you fall down here while taking, because you're gonna get damage from this thing. Or yeah, if you want to do the same strat as Dan, this is only for the veteran, like the people who play that game for years. Like Daniel's got a really good fight here. Danny. Anyway, so what do we got here? Yep, that's pretty much it for the for Mother Brain fight. One thing that I do in this fight I didn't mention is I wait a lot here. I wait a lot on the pillar because I'm waiting for the turret, but I'm waiting for the chariots as well. They're gonna spawn and they're gonna try to hit me here while I'm gonna be moving here, and I'm gonna be long gone shooting the barrier while they're gonna try to hit me on the other way. So this is, you know, oops, can shoot these twice just to be shooting back, and off I go. There we go. Smooth sailing. And don't forget, you're gonna use that thing quite a lot here. Here, if you're getting hit, you can, you know. We're shooting barrier. It's, oh, by the way, I didn't mention it. Yeah, so it's 8. It's 8 by. You're dealing 8 damage per to the barrier. Like it's 8 missile that you need for the barrier. If you stop shooting them, they're gonna start to regenerate. So to go through Mother Brain's room, it's 73 missile, bare minimum, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can mash this thing. For Mother Brain, yep, it's a fight that takes time. Don't be afraid, like you're gonna lose run on this fight. I lose run every day on the Mother Brain fight, but yeah, it's the and if you saw McFly do, like McFly is just incredible. Like his Mother Brain room is just so good. Like, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for Mother Brain. So let's do that one last time. So going here. That was not pretty good, but you have to adjust yourself. Like, oh yeah, I didn't mention it, especially like when you start shooting a barrier, like don't stop. Like when you start shooting a barrier, make sure that you're gonna be able to finish it. Like even it's that, like when it's at the cost of, like, especially when you're doing any percent. If you're doing any percent, you only get like 80 missile. Like this is really important. When you start shooting one, you make sure that you finish it, or you can, or like a barrier that's gonna, you can waste easily like 13-15 missile on one barrier. Yep. Whoopalay. Everything that you learn through the through the run is like kind of helping you for this fight, to be honest. Like you need a little bit of everything. Here I'm taking damage from Mother Brain, like that, and I bump myself back here. Oops. Oops, a little bit too early here. But yeah, like this. And we're just gonna finish that. I feel like I shoot her like way too many times. Okay. The red ones are calling Rinka. They are fireball creature. I thought they were Cheerios and frosted Cheerios. Okay, so here there's the escape. So usually one way when you start, best way will be to do some jump like that. It's super easy. It's not there's like that. If you're, feeling, usually people are gonna start with that thing. The timer here, don't worry guys, you're not gonna explode or anything. I mean, you got like, I think you got like 1 minute 30 or something. to make it to that thing, and after that the timer stops when you're pressing up here. But you're gonna see McFly, the way he's gonna climb this thing. It's gonna be on the here is gonna do some corner jump like that. It's faster, guys, so, and it's not really hard to learn, so try it at home. If you see if you feel comfortable doing that. It's faster, it's not too hard, and if you messed it up here, you can, you know, and you know, well, it's faster, so it's really, like, I wouldn't say that if it was really hard. Like, it's not too bad to get. You can try it at home, and there we go. That's pretty much it for the all bosses tutorial, guys. Was everything clear? Doop doop doop. There we go. And just give me a sec. Doop doop doop. And there we go. It is slower to take 2 in 1. Team above. And a bird, they are not barriers, they are life forms serving a life support system for Mother Brain. Gotcha, team above. Advil for Mother Brain. Is it slower to take 2 in 1? What do you mean, team above? Hey, no problem, guys. I think hopefully it's gonna help you guys. Hopefully it's gonna jump wing. So I don't think you can do it. So here, what do you mean, like two at once? Like, you can't really do, like, you don't have the high jump here, I would say. But yeah, the fastest way will be to do some low jump like that. So there we go, like that. But yeah, that was the tutorial for all bosses. Hopefully that's gonna help you guys. Yeah, I think I went through a lot of stuff. Hopefully, I tried to show, like, you know, the really basic strats, the thing that are, like, you know, laying it around everywhere. Usually for that run, guys, it's you're getting 1 pack of missile, you're gonna get 1 E-tank, the ice beam. After that, you're gonna take another E-tank into Kraid's lair. Another E-tank before you go, and that's pretty much it. And usually with 3 tanks, guys, with a little bit of practice, you will be okay. But if you're struggling into the you know, the door clip, you can start while taking the bombs. I didn't even show the bomb strats for Kraid. Like, you can just, you know, if you got 3 tank or something, you can just bomb Kraid, you know, it's gonna work. You know, this kind of stuff, so you can try it you know, you can try it as well. Yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you, guys. Hopefully that helped you. And it's midnight, and that's gonna be it for me. Tomorrow morning we're gonna see you guys for some